So we all know the Octane buff is coming. You know, the Octane buff slash rework, whatever you want to call it, friends. It's coming. We've had it in the patch notes. Like Apex devs have said, hey, we didn't have enough time for a buff slash rework for this character, but it is coming. Here's a little sample, and they basically buffed up his ult. So, you know, they removed it from being 90 seconds to be 60 seconds, so you can have it like every minute and have a bunch of jump pads all over the map. And it's time we talk about Octane and what abilities we'd like to see from him with this change. Y'all know what they did with Mirage. They made him into a decent, valuable character now. And I believe that could happen to Octane too. This buff will change him just like that. So today I wanted to talk about how to use Octane effectively and some changes I think we could improve with the character, making him more of a valuable character, moving him up on that higher tier list, making him more of like a top tier legend, you know. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be doing a big Apex giveaway at 1100 subscribers. So let's talk about some abilities that I personally thought of and I would want. I think it would be super cool. So the first thing is giving him the ability to use both of his stims. That'd be such a cool animation. He has both of them in one hand, stabs it into his shoulder or chest or whatever, giving him the ultimate speed boost. While using both of these, it has a longer cooldown time, but you are extremely fast, like faster than the Flash fast. I want to have a red lightning trail right behind me. Like, that's how fast I want to be. I want to be like zooming. Like, what? Who was that? I think that was an Octane. Oh my gosh! Like, I want to be like a pro, you know, like even if it's for like a cool 5 seconds or something, that could change the whole game. You know, like having the ability to just get out of the situation. You know, like y'all did Pathfinder dirty. At least give us Octane like a good kit. You know, like I want to be fast. I want to be like, no one can catch me if I run away, you know, like, because you could kind of hunt down an Octane. You know, it's not that hard. Usually they do kind of run around just like Bangalores, but you could have to eventually like catch up to them. They're not that hard to track down, especially because he's so loud and you can see him like his stim being activated, stuff like that. So it's not that hard. I want to be like flying. I want to be able to like fly across the map, res my teammate, and just fly out too. I think that'd be super cool, and having like the little trail behind me, you know, just to make it like not extremely OP, you know, like, you know how Loba's bracelet, there's that little trail, like, you know, like, oh, where she's teleporting. That would kind of be the same thing with Octane. So I know he kind of already has that green trail, but this one, it would be like a red trail, and this would make you like let the opponent know like, hey, oh, he's using his ultimate speed boost, you know, he's using the double spam. You know, whatever you want to call it. I think it'd be super cool, really, really cool. I haven't seen nobody talk about that, and I thought it would be a super cool thing. That's the thing. A lot of people talked about this though, making his jump pad a far greater distance. I feel like we need to be able to fly across. Usually, you could get up like certain buildings and stuff like that. I want to be able to like fly across buildings, like super good, like very efficiently. You know, make it like an end game type of ult, like. That's like, oh, hey, like, this is really useful, very valuable ult. Not just like, oh, hey, let's just goof around and jump in the air. You know, like, I want his ult to be very valuable, and I think it'd be super cool. With this new chemical, maybe it could give him, like, this new speed boost or something like that. I feel like that'd be a great way to introduce an Octane, like, buff right after. Once we find him, you know, maybe we find him at the end of all the quests. You know, maybe we're still on the hunt for Octane during all of these quests, and we find him at the end, and once we find him, he's a little bit crazy, but he's super fast, you know? He lost his mind, but with that, he has got unlimited speed or something like that, just the fastest man alive type of speed, you know, like that red electricity speed boost, you know? So maybe that's what happens. Maybe he goes into like this cave or ends up fighting some type of other legend in the future that we'll find, because we know we're getting some type of paranormal activity legend. So maybe this legend will be on this map, and the King's Canyon After Dark map, and maybe Octane will kind of find him there, and you know, he'll work with Octane and give Octane this kind of like a deal with the devil type, like, hey, I will give you unlimited speed if you lose all your memory and like your mind, and you'll kind of be like just this legend that has lost all their memory, you know, like maybe I feel like I could totally see Octane losing his mind and stuff like that, giving up all his memories just to get faster. Like I could totally see Octane doing that, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, your thoughts and opinions, and leave a like if you made it this far in the video. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Look at the damage! Oh, both of us got good damage.